Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Immersive. Welcome back to the video. Trying to do this intro is incredibly hard. It's extremely windy. There are items at restaurants that never get ordered. Not because they're bad, but because nobody wants to be the first to try them or switch up what they usually get. So today, I'll be volunteering. I'll be stepping out of my comfort zone and ordering the least popular meals at every fast food restaurant. When you really actually think about it, what if the best thing that they have to offer is the choice that everybody avoids? It's time to show more recognition and stop sleeping on underrated stuff. Who's with me? Personally, I love rooting for the underdog. I hate judging a book by its cover, but I definitely want to be a harsh critic. If it's genuinely worth trying, I'll be letting y'all know and telling the honest truth 100%. You have my promise, I won't be gay. Their buildings look this modern. Italians are evolving. Obviously, they're mainly known for their pasta, of course. What we're grabbing will 100% surprise you. Can we grab a table for two? It's fancy. They introduced iPads where you can browse your options with the click of a button. It's all digital. They even have games. They're lucky this wasn't released when I was a kid. I would not be paying attention at all. They're taking away human interactions and conversations. I like to socialize, talk with people. That's kind of sad. I'll stick to the physical menu. I found it. The herb grilled salmon. It's located at the very... Oh, happy birthday. Through the light. Proper protocol. Overload. It's sort of intimidating. This receives negative stars. My newspaper. Don't look like people that... Game? Why are you complaining? Then... This is the spicy jalapeno loaded wing. My girlfriend is an advocate for...
Oh, so you corporate types think you're rock stars?
That's as ridiculous as us being corporate. 8-game road trip. So obviously that's a very long Grammy road trip here for the Lakers. 8 games, but Austin Reeves, this puts his return date at February 3rd at the very latest. This is the schedule ahead for the Lakers. Again, Austin back sometime during this road trip. It means we are just weeks at most away from the return of Austin Reeves. That would put him his return at the latest, the final game ahead of the February 5th trade deadline. Tonight against the Denver Nuggets, obviously Austin will be out for that one, but then the possibilities open up. Could you return at home in LA, technically a road game, but against the Clippers? What about against the Mavs on the road in Dallas, joining Luka Doncic there? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of fanfare around that one with Luka returning to his former club there. Then you've got the Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, you've got the Washington Wizards, the Knicks. What about a return at Madison Square Garden and then at Brooklyn Nets to finish out the Lakers road trip? So sometime in the next 2 weeks, we're going to see Austin Reeves back in action. Actually, it's a little bit less than 2 weeks. We'll get Austin Reeves back in action for the Lakers. I've been saying all along, expect around the All-Star break, and if it's earlier than that, great. We can all be pleasantly surprised. Well, we can all be pleasantly surprised. It's going to be before the All-Star break that Austin Reeves will be back in action. Could he wind up being named an All-Star reserve? That potential is still certainly out there, but that will give the Lakers at least a few games ahead of the All-Star break with Austin Reeves back in uniform. Let's say it's the latest date possible, the Brooklyn Nets. That would still give you, what is that, 6 games ahead of the All-Star break. That would give you especially the crucial back-to-back against the Thunder, against the Spurs. You've got a big Western Conference matchup on February 7th against the Golden State Warriors. You have another matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. Getting Austin back in action for those games would certainly be beneficial. Then he could have a little bit of recovery time during the All-Star break itself, whether or not he actually makes the All-Star team, and then get back in action for the Lakers in full after that. So why is this such a big deal for Austin Reeves to return? Well, we all know what he's done this season in terms of the stats he's put up. It does go beyond that, but when we look at the numbers that Austin's rebounds, he's been very important for the Lakers. Floor spacing each other out. Meanwhile, defensively, they're in the 70 visioning a Lakers rotation moving forward that has Austin and Luka as a pairing, and then LeBron. And look what happens when you put LeBron James on the floor with the defensive specialist. It's not what we would have expected going into the season, but you put LeBron on the floor with Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, some of the Banshees. Look at that. It's a small sample size here, but plus 9.8 for 100 possessions. Why? They're getting stops. They're forcing turnovers. In fact, they're in the 97th percentile in turnover rate for opponents when you have that group on the floor. And LeBron is able to get out and run with them. So you can envision the Lakers, once you get the three of them for season.
Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know your unique situation and get you every dollar you deserve.
Gianretti calls them the Banshees. We need to start center. That's a net positive that way. Gabe Vincent on the floor with that group is a net positive, but it's only 8 possessions. Into the playoffs is going to be figuring out how to put those three together. Start an 8-game road trip tonight, and some point during this road trip he will be back. It could be next game. It will not be tonight. Could be next game. Could be February 3rd. Anywhere in between there. But Austin Reeves, his return is imminent, and the Lakers are getting closer to full strength. Exciting news here. Lakers Nation, appreciate all of you. Please make sure you do come hang out tonight. Just hours away now. A little over an hour, actually. 7 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to share how I made $72,000 in the past 2 weekends selling a high-ticket item through my YouTube channel. I will share the strategy of how I did it and the process and everything in this video. Last week, I shared how I made $37,000, and so I repeated the process this weekend and made it. You can do this, you can do that.
How can a Capital One 360 performance savings account with one of the best savings rates in America help you grow your money?